lecture. Today we are going to discuss about dynamic programming with an example of LPP. Here we have the LPP problem: maximize z equal to 8x1 plus 7x2 and subjected to the constraints are 2x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 8, 5x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 15. As earlier lectures we solved this type of problems by using the graphical method, simplex method, big game method, and two-phase method. We used and we solved these problems. Next, coming to this, here we are going to solve this problem by help of dynamic programming. Okay, here coming to the solution, before we are going to solve this problem, first we have to divide this problem into the sub problems. Okay, first we have to convert the given problem into stages and states. Okay, here we have two decision variables, that is x1 and x2. Okay, based on the two decision variables, the problem is called as two-stage problem. And here we have the two constraints. Based on that, here we have two states. So totally the problem is two-state problem. Two-state problem. Okay. Coming to the solution. Here first we are going to solve the problem from the last stage itself. That is, from the second stage itself, we are going to start this problem. At second stage, we have to calculate the optimal values of F2 we have to calculate. Here F2 of B1 comma B2 we are going to calculate. Here B1 and B2 are the constraint values. Okay. Here B1 and B2 are these values. Here B1 is 8 and B2 is 15. From this we are going to calculate the optimal value, that is F2 B1 comma B2 is equal to, we are going to convert the given objective function into the multiple stages, that is maximize. Here we have taken for the x2 case, that is 0 x2 less than or equal to b and 7x2. Why we have taken 7x2? Here in our problem we have 8x1 plus 7x2. So here the 8x1 belongs to the first stage and 7x2 belongs to the second stage. That's why we are going to take the 7x2. Next with 7x2. From this we are going to calculate the x2 value. Here where b1 is here x2 means we are going to take the b value. B is called as b1 and b2. B means we are going to take the b1 and b2. These are the b1 and b2 values. Okay. Here the feasible value of x2 is non-negative. Here the feasible value of x2 is non-negative. Why? Because here we have the right hand side values are the positive values. So we are going to get the solutions. Here the given constraints are the given constraint at x2 stage. x2 is equal to b2 is equal to 8. From the problem they are given x2 is equal to b2 is equal to 8, and here at this is for first constraint, and coming to the second constraint 2x2 is equal to 15, that is equal to x2 is equal to 15 by 2. From this we get the x2 values are 8 comma 15 by 2. Okay, here we get two values, x2 values. B is equal to minimum of 8 comma 15 by 2. Here from this minimum, which one is the minimum? 8 is the minimum. Okay. Therefore, already we know the equation, that is yt equal to b1 comma b2 is equal to maximum of 0 less than or equal to x2 less than or equal to b into 7x2. Here we are going to substitute the x2 values. Here we calculated the x2 values. x2 are 8 comma 15 by 2. That is minimum of 8 comma 15 by 2. From that we are going to calculate the minimum value. Okay. Here we are going to rewrite this equation into the recursive equations. Here we are using the backward method. x2 is greater than or equal to, here where 0 is 0 x2 less than or equal to b means b1 b2 we are going to take. Here 7x2 means we are going to substitute 7 comma at 7x2 is there, So here we are going to rewrite this 7x2 based on the equation that is x2 star. Okay, here x2 star equal to 7 into minimum of x2 value. What is the x2 value? Here the x2 is, from this x2 is equal to 8 minus 2x1. Here from this x2 is equal to 15 by 2 minus 5x1 by 2. So we are going to substitute these two values in the equation. Here we are going to substitute. That is 7 minimum, 8 minus 2x1, comma 15 by 2 minus 5x1 by 2. Okay, 7. This. From this we are going to calculate the x2 value. Okay, here proceeding backward to stage 1. Here we are going to proceed the back one. We are going to proceeding the procedure proceeding for stage 1. Here we are using the backward method. Okay. Coming to the stage 1, what is the value at stage 1? We have the f1 is equal to b1 comma b2. Here also we have maxima is 0 less than or equal to x1 less than or equal to b into, here what is the value in object function they are given, the value is 8x1 they are given. Okay, the maximum value is they are given 8x1 plus x2 star we are going to take. Here instead of x2 we are going to take the x2 star. Here x1 means in the given object function itself it is available 7x1. In place of 7x2 we are going to take the x star value. Okay, here we are going to take the x2 star value. Okay, here I am going to rewrite this equation. Maxima is 0 less than or equal to x1 less than or equal to b into 8x1 plus, what is the x2 value? x2 is this value I am going to substitute. x2 is equal to 7 minimum of 8 minus 2x1 comma 15 by 2 minus 5 by 2 x1. Okay, from this I am going to calculate the x1 value. Here where the feasible value of x1 is feasible value of x1 is taken from the first stage, that is the condition, that is that the constraints we are going to take x1 less than or equal to b1 less than or equal to 8 at first stage. Coming to the second stage, 5x1 less than or equal to b2 less than or equal to 15. Okay, x1 less than or equal to b1, that is b1 equal to 8, sorry, and here 5x1, here x1 less than or equal to b1, that is 8 b1 equal to, here 5x2 less than or equal to b2, that is 15. Here from this we get the values. Okay, here the given constraints itself they are given. 2x1 is less than or equal to 8, 5x1 is less than or equal to 15. Okay, but here we take in the x1, instead of x1 we have to take 2x1. 2x1 less than or equal to b1, 5x2 less than or equal to b2. Okay, here we are going to calculate the minimum value. Minimum of b1 comma b2 is equal to, from this we get 8 by 2 comma 15 by 5, that is 8 by 2 comma 3 we get. From this what is the minimum value? Minimum is equal to 3. We are going to substitute that minimum value, that is x1 value, in this equation. Here the equation is maximize 8x1 plus 7 minimum of 8x1, sorry, 8 minus 2x1, 8 minus 2x1 comma 15 by 2 minus 5x1 by 2. Here we are going to substitute the x1 value. X1 is equal to 3 in this equation and x1 equal to 3. We get the maximum of 8x1, 8 into 3, 24 plus 7 into minimum of, here we are going to substitute the x1 equal to 3, 8 minus 6, 2 comma 15 by 2 minus 5 into 3, 15 by 2. From this we get 0. Okay, here maximum of 24 plus 7 into minimum of this value. Here what is the minimum? Here from this we get 2 comma 0. Here we have 0 and here we have 2. From this the minimum is 0. So we are going to get maximum of 24. If at x1 equal to 3, we get the maximum of 24. Similarly, we are going to calculate the x2 value. Okay, here x2 star is equal to, we know the value, minimum of 8 minus 2x1 comma 15 by 2 minus 5x1 by 2. This is the x2 value. Okay, here we are going to substitute x1 value. Here minimum of 8 minus 2 into 3 comma 15 by 2 minus 5 into 3 by 2. Here we get the minimum value is 0, x2 is equal to 0. Okay, after this, after completion of this, we get the values are x1 equal to 3 and x2 equal to 0. So we are going to substitute these two values into the objective function. That is, our objective function is 8x1 plus 7x2. So we are going to substitute the x1, x2 values in this equation. From this we get the value is 24. So maximum value is, optimal value is equal to 24 we obtained. Okay. Here how we get the 24? From the x1 and x2. Okay. Next, coming to the another example, we are going to take the traveling salesman problem. This traveling salesman problem we are going to calculate by help of dynamic programming problem. Okay, here I taken one example. A firm has divided its marketing area into 3 zones, and the amount of sales depends upon the number of salesmen in each zone. Here profits in thousands of rupees they are given. Okay, each zone the value is we have to multiply with 1000 rupees. Okay, here they are given the number of salesmen, 9 salesmen they are taken, 0 to 9, and zones they are taken, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, 3 zones they are taken. Okay, each zone they are given some values. Okay, now we are going to calculate this problem. Here this is the solution. Here first we are going to convert this problem into stages. Here we have 3 problems, 3 stages are there. Stage zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. First coming to the zone 1. Here zone 1, x1 is there. x1 means traveling salesmen. Number of salesmen we have taken. Here we have total 9 salesmen. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And total 10 is there. So up to 0 to 9 is there. Then coming to the f of x. F of x means zone 1 sales value. These are the f of x1 values, function values. These are the function values. So zone 1 30, 45, 60, 70, 79, 90, 98, 105, 100, 90. So same I wrote here. Okay, then after we are going to calculate zone 2 values. So zone 2, similarly zone 2, x2 and f of x2 is there. Okay, here these are the sales values, salesmen, and these are the values. Here now we are going to calculate the each stage value. Here at salesman 1, salesman 0 visited 2 cities, that is at f of x1 and f of x2. So we are going to take the sum here. We are going to take these two summation, that is 65. Okay, next same 45 plus 35 we are going to take 80. Similarly 35 plus 60 95. Here same 70 plus 35 105. Okay, next here coming to this 35 plus 79 109 plus 114. Here we get, coming to this 90 plus 35, 125. Next here 98, 35, 98, 100, 108, 128, 128, 133. Here 35 plus 105, 140. Okay. Here after this we are going to calculate the 105 into 35, 140, 135, 125. Similarly, we are going to take 45 plus 30, 75. Like that, each salesman we are going to calculate. Here, each row we are going to remove. We are going to leave one column on station because it is already over. Okay. Here, after this, we are going to calculate the optimal values. First, coming to here, we are going to take the diagonal stage. At first, we have only 65. So I am going to mark this 65. Next, coming to these two, here which one is the maximum? So 80 is the maximum. Here I am going to highlight this. Next, coming to this 95 is the maximum. So here 105 is the maximum. Total 2 105s are there. Similarly, next diagonal process. Here the maximum is 115. So for further another one, we are going to take. Here 125 is the maximum. Next here, like this, every stage we have to take. 135 is the maximum. These are the roads we are going to identify. Okay. Here that from this, in this 143 is the maximum. So here also we have 143. Two 143s are there here. Okay. Next here, coming to this. 154 is the maximum. Next, here coming to this 163 is the maximum. These are the roads we are identified. Okay. Next, coming to the second table, here we are going to take the number of salesmen. Already it is given 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next, coming to the total profit, here we are going to take the total profit value. Here the total profits are we are going to take from the, based on this. Here first at the 0 salesman, what is the profit? 65 is the profit. Okay. Next, coming to the another one, here 45 at the second one, second station, second salesman, 1, 1 at 1, 1. What is the maximum value? 80. So we are going to take 80 is here, and here where we obtained the 65 we obtained at the 0 plus 0. So at the second zone 0 salesman and first zone 0 salesman, from these two salesmen we get the 65 is the minimum. Next, this where we get 1 plus 1, not 1 plus 1, 0 plus 1. It means at the 0 salesman from zone 2 and 1 salesman from zone 1. So 0 plus 1 is 80 we get. Next, coming to this 0 plus 2, 95 we obtained. 95, 0 plus 2. Next, coming to the third salesman, here the third salesman, we have the 105. So 105, here we have two 105s are there. So we have to take these two routes. That is, one route is 0 plus 3 and another route is 1 plus 2. So here we are going to take 0 plus 3 and 1 plus 2. So the value is 105. The profit is 105. From these two routes we get the profit is 105. Next, coming to the fourth salesman, fourth one, here the fourth one. In this fourth route, 115 is the maximum. At 115, where we obtain 115 salesman, 1 plus 3. Salesman 1 plus 3 is the 115. Why we are taken 1 first? Here we are taking the f of 2 means zone 2 we are taken first, then zone 1. Zone 2, zone 1, zone 2, zone 1, zone 2, zone 1. Like that we have to take. Okay. Next, coming to the fifth zone. What is the fifth zone? At fifth zone, this is the fifth zone. In this fifth zone route, in this fifth route, the maximum value is 125. This maximum value obtained at 0 to 5. Okay. 0 plus 5 is 125. Next, sixth one. Here, This root is the sixth root. These are the roots, okay? First root, second root, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So total 10 salesmen are there. We obtained the 10 roots. Coming to the sixth root, what is the maximum value? At sixth root, 143 is the maximum. So here 143 we have two places. 143, 143. At first 143 we have at 1 plus 6. Second one we have at 3 plus 4. So 143 at 1 plus 6, 3 plus 4. Okay. Next coming to the seventh one, seventh salesman. Here seventh salesman is this one. Here the maximum value is 154 and 154 is there. So the 143 is the seventh one. 143, 1 plus 6, 3 plus 4. So the sixth one we have to calculate. Sixth one is not correct. This is not sixth. So sixth one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the 125. I mean 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 one is 135. 6 one is 135. Where we obtained 135? 135 at second one. That is 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5 is 135. Okay, next 8th station. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is 154. Where we have the 154? 154 at third and fifth. 154 at third and fifth station. 154 at 3 plus 5. Similarly, ninth one is 163. That is 1 plus 3. So ninth one is 163. That is last one is 9 plus 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 3. I mean 6 plus 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 3. Okay. Now we are going to find the number of salesmen in zone 3. Profit of f of x3. Okay. Here how many number of salesmen are there? Here we are going to take the order is reverse order we are going to take. Reverse order we are going to take the salesman order. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And here the profit of x3 already given in our table. These values we are going to take. 42, 54, 60, 70 like that. Reverse order we are going to take. It means 110, 110, 110 like that. Okay. Here the value is 110, 110, 110, 102, same 95, 82, 95, 82, then 70, then 60, 54, 42. So now we are going to take the total profit. Total profit value we are going to take f of x3, f of x3, f of x2. Here f of x3 is 110 and f of x2 plus x1 is the value is 65 is there. 110 plus 65, 175, and here 110 plus 80, 190. Here 110 plus 95, 205, and here 102 plus 105, that is 207. Here 115 plus 95, 120 plus 90, 210, and here 125 plus 82. Okay, that is 207. Here 70, 135, 205. Here 143 plus 60, 203. Here 54 plus 154, 208. Here 42 plus 163, that is 205. Here the maximum value where we have the total profit maximum value we have at 210. So the maximum profit is we have at 210. We get the 210 maximum profit. Okay. maximum profit 210 we get. Here the 210 we obtained at salesman 5. Okay, we obtained at salesman 5. Here the maximum profit obtained at zone 3 at salesman 5, and here coming to this 1 plus 3 at zone 2 salesman 1, zone 1 salesman 3. From these 3 salesmen we get the maximum profit is 210. The route is we are going to take, this route is the best route. Okay, thank you.